This week happens to be International Real Nappy Week. If you're considering using cloth nappies with your tiny one, the Nappy Lady, Kate Meads, has some essential advice to you. Do you not want to be called the Nappy Lady? It's not really that flattering, is it? But welcome back to the show, Kate. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Why don't we get straight down to it? Because in your hands you have the new all-in-one Real Nappy, because you kindly gave me one for Melinda last time you were here, which was over a year ago. But it had it was like a toweling nappy, and then you had to put this bit over the top of it as well. So it was a two-piece.
Yeah. So this one here, these are what real nappies are becoming nowadays.
Okay.
They're more like an all-in-one, which is very, very similar to a disposable nappy, meaning that you've only got one piece to put on your baby, so it makes it really, really convenient and easy to use.
So soft.
Yeah.
What are they made of? Are they artificial fabric?
There's many different fabrics nowadays with cottons, microfibres and bamboos, so it just depends on what's best for your baby's skin as to what suits you best. And
do they come in all shapes and sizes, like from little ones right to toilet training?
They do. This one here is quite neat because it's an all-in-one, one size fits all.
Oh, look.
So it extends out to make a bigger nappy fit an older child. So this one would go from newborn to toilet training.
So what about things like liners when they do number twos? I hate to ask.
Basically,
having had 5 years of it, what do you do? Do you just sort of shake it into the toilet, or do you have a nappy liner? How does it work?
Many people will just tip it into the toilet or scrape it. However, many now will also use a flushable liner, which means you just pick it up and flush it away. So it actually, essentially, is a lot easier than your disposables, which you're supposed to remove the sides from anyway.
You are, but
a flushable liner,
people don't.
No, just because they don't know.
No.
So with a flushable liner, you pick it up and you just pop it in the toilet, so you don't have to deal with any of it.
And then what happens once you've done that? Because obviously the urine and everything's still going to be in the nappy. What do you do? I mean, you wouldn't really want to put that in the washing machine with a bit of number two still on it, would you?
Well, no, just rinsing. So especially newborn poo just rinses off straight under the tap.
Okay, and so then straight into the washing machine?
And then straight into the washing machine.
And it's okay to put them in the washing machine with other clothes?
I always put them in with my son's clothes. I never had a problem with it. If they were messy, you can just do a quick rinse cycle and then pop them through a normal wash with the clothes on top.
That's a good idea, right? So just to rinse out any of those. And then once you've washed it, then not dryer, I presume?
Yeah, most cloth nappies nowadays will go in the dryer. So, I mean, if you're living in an apartment, for example, so you don't have smelly nappies hanging around, you're just basically in the washing machine, out and into the dryer. And it's quite simple.
Now, this year you've got a press release out about the cost effectiveness of these cloth nappies versus the disposables, and of course, you know, that's a recognition of the fact that we're in a bit of a tough time economically with the world. So let's talk about the difference in cost of buying the disposables versus these cloth nappies, because at the outset it seems quite expensive.
It does. It does.
I mean, they seem expensive.
They do. If with an outlay between $600 and $1,000 for your cloth nappies, it does. Most people think, I can't afford that up front. So what we encourage parents to do is to lay by them while they're pregnant. The main reason is if you had to take in 10 or 12 trolleys into the supermarket and buy all your disposable nappies up front, it just wouldn't be a cost-effective way to buy your nappies, because who has that sort of, you know, between $3,000 and $5,000 to spend on disposable nappies?
So you're talking about between $6,000 and $1,000 for the disposables?
Yeah.
Sorry, not the reusable cloth ones. $3,000 to $5,000 you've worked out for the disposables.
For disposables.
And that's over the entire... So what...
That's only till they're about 3. So if a baby's in pull-ups a long time afterwards, and many children are in pull-ups, and especially night nappies going into 6 years old, many of my friends I know are in pull-ups at 6. That cost is not in that $4,000, $5,000 mark. So
but at least you're sort of giving a comparison for people.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you lay by during your pregnancy, would you recommend, though, people actually do buy the whole full 3 years in one fell swoop? Is that what you're saying people should do?
Well, no. Many people will actually end up with a selection. So they may have a combination of different brands or different styles of nappies. And generally, I suggest that people buy a trial pack of different styles initially to have a look, have a feel, try them, and whether you've got a baby or not, you'll very quickly know whether you like the nappy or not.
That's right.
And then look to buying a birth to potty pack or a part-time pack with whatever your budget fits.
But yeah, because if you went and spent $1,000 and you found that style wasn't right for baby, it would be, you know, quite frustrating.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, apart from the obvious benefits, which is, you know, kinder to the environment. Why should people consider this when it really is, without a doubt, more work than biffing them? I mean, it is.
Well, it isn't. That's
okay.
No, my argument would be that it takes just as long to use a cloth nappy as it does a disposable.
Why is that?
Well, with nappies like these ones here, it's the same amount of time to put the nappy on the baby. With a disposable nappy, you're walking out to the rubbish bin outside to put it in 8 to 10 times a day because you don't want it sitting in the kitchen rubbish bin. So you're taking 8 trips to the rubbish bin outside. With the cloth nappies, you're putting 1 load of nappies into the washing machine a day and 1 trip out to the line. And I mean, it's literally 8 pegs. And so this myth that it is such a lot of work, I have so many professional mums and paediatricians using my nappies, and they don't have a trouble. Like, they think that it's perfectly easy.
All right. Well, look, Kate, we're going to have to leave it there, but thank you so much. It's great to see you again, and I love this all-in-one idea. And everyone at home, it just so happens we are offering you the chance to win this incredible bumper cloth nappy prize to get you started. It is worth a lot of money. Take a look.
We're celebrating International Real Nappy Week by offering one lucky viewer an eco-friendly baby care prize pack from Nappy Days, Dimples and Natural Instinct, valued at more than $3,000. Thanks to Nappy Days, you'll receive a complete set of birth-to-potty cloth nappies from the award-winning Tot Spots reusable range. It also includes 100 flushable liners, a tote bag, change mat, baby towel and a gorgeous Papoozle baby carrier. Dimples is giving away a Baby Bliss bassinet and change table, beautifully handcrafted